All right, so check this out. Just the other day, I bought this shirt on Amazon. I mean, it looked cool on that model guy in the photos, and I was kind of going for this Italian Riviera feel, but when I got it, it was a bit too much. I mean, it's way too bold and, dare I say, even a little bit feminine. So for me, it's a swing and a miss. But here's the thing. All right, I had to change because I was not gonna insult you guys by going through the whole video with that shirt on. Style is an evolution. It's not something that's static and never changes. And if you're open to experimenting with new looks and new trends while still staying true to who you are displaying an extremely commendable attitude, because adapting and allowing your style to be a little bit fluid as you grow and change, that signifies that you're very tuned in to your own personal journey and that you're not afraid of trying new things and evolving. But the question is, for a lot of men, how do I know if I'm getting it right in terms of my style? Because this can be a little bit confusing when you're first trying to figure out how to dress like a grown-up but still look cool. Because whether you're stepping into a meeting or maybe going out on a date or just hanging out at the local dive bar, your style speaks about you before you do. And this is true whether you want to accept it or believe it or not. So today, I want to go over a few different ways that can help you know that you're doing your style correctly for you. And I want to get this out of the way right up front here because style is subjective. And what works for you might not work for the next guy. And that is totally fine. We all have different values, right? We all come from different backgrounds and we all have different lifestyles. And this video in particular might lean a little more sophisticated and polished because that's kind of what I'm into, but I also want to try to be as neutral as possible. All right, first things first is grooming and personal hygiene. Let me get this out of the way right now because style isn't just about the clothes that you wear. Grooming and your personal hygiene are critical components that absolutely can and will affect your overall style and your appearance. A well-maintained beard, clean fingernails, and a neat haircut, all of these contribute to a polished and confident appearance. And step one is, of course, paying attention to your grooming routine because it can absolutely complement what you're wearing, all of your attire, and help you know that you're doing things right. All right, I've got a lot more to talk about, but because right now we're talking about grooming and personal hygiene, I think it's a good idea for me to bring up the importance of having a quality skincare routine as you start to get older. The main skincare products that I've been using for about, the last 6 years are from Tiege Hanley, and they're also the sponsor of today's video. I have been spending my own money on these products since about day one of this company launching. And even if they weren't sponsoring this video, I would still 100% recommend this to you. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing you don't. So I recommend starting out with their level 1 system that comes with a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, use that about twice a week, a morning moisturizer with SPF 20, and a nighttime moisturizer. And they make it really easy to use because they give you this little card in every box that tells you how much to use and when to use it. Now, if you want the same stuff that I use, upgrade to the level 3 box that comes with everything I just mentioned, plus this anti-aging super serum and a really nice eye solution that helps reduce all those little wrinkles around your eyes. And on a quick side note, Tiege Hanley is launching a brand new retinol stick in October that has tons of benefits. It glides on easy for even coverage, it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, it improves collagen production, it tightens and strengthens your skin, it boosts skin hydration, and it improves overall skin texture. The list of retinol benefits are incredible, and I'm super excited to start seeing some of my differences after just more time under my belt because I really just got this the other day. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring this video, they're offering all of you an incredible deal. Just click the first link down in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box. Plus, they'll ship you some pretty cool free gifts as a bonus that'll be shipped with your order. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. All right, another arena that I want to talk about is understanding fit. And I know myself and probably every other men's fashion channel here on YouTube talks about fit all the time. And yes, I understand. There are some fashion trends that come and go, like this current boxy oversized fit trend. But the good news is we don't have to worry so much about all those fast moving trends because we're just not 25-year-old kids anymore. And my best piece of advice here is to just wear clothes that fit your body without being overly tight or overly loose. And of course, I get it. There's always going to be different items of clothing that sort of fall outside that box, like the loose flowy linen shirts in the summertime. But most of those differences are going to be specific to those certain pieces. And if you get that down to where you understand and you're confident with your wardrobe, you're absolutely doing it right. Another big one is just knowing how to dress for different occasions. Knowing how to adapt your style to the context of an event signifies and signals that you know what you're doing. Because wearing a dinner jacket to a backyard picnic or wearing cargo shorts to the ballet indicates a major misjudgment. Knowing what's appropriate for different occasions isn't something that you're born with, right? It's something that you learn and develop over time. And when you're in sync with that event's vibe while still adding your own personal twist, you know you're making all the right moves. The next one is paying attention to the details, right? The devil is in the details, they say. So paying attention to the finer points of your outfit shows that you have an advanced understanding of style. Whether it's matching your belt to your shoes or going with the appropriate tie knot for the collar that you're wearing or knowing how to match your medals, all of this inspires confidence and a self-assuredness that you know exactly what you're doing. Now, I want to go back to the beginning and talk about embracing change. Now, personally, I think I have a pretty open mind when it comes to the clothing I wear and that I try. Case in point, the shirt that I showed you at the beginning of the video. But listen, one of the coolest things about style is its ability to evolve alongside of our own personal development. Because if you're a 44-year-old guy, you have likely been through many phases of your life. And embracing change doesn't mean that you're abandoning your core style. It's more about trying and integrating new pieces that resonate with your current self. For example, the rugged streetwear guy that you used to be in your 20s might evolve into a more refined and tailored guy as you step into your 40s. And embracing that change doesn't mean that you have to forget about your past preferences or who you used to be. Instead, it just showcases your ability to adapt and still remain relevant. Adaptation with your style involves experimentation. Again, for me personally, clearly I'm not afraid to try new things and make mistakes along the way. Trying out new fabrics, colors, and styles of clothing can be super rewarding. And chances are, you have already established your signature look. However, my advice would be to not shy away from stepping outside of your comfort zone even more from time to time. Experimentation doesn't have to be drastic because even small, subtle changes can lead to brand new discoveries that you might not have even considered otherwise. Okay, jumping back really quick to knowing how to adapt. You know you're doing it right when you have enough skill and knowledge in menswear to understand when to dial it up and when to tone it down based on the situation. And having a versatile wardrobe allows you to transition from, say, a formal business meeting to a casual social gathering or an outdoor weekend brunch without skipping a beat. Take a few minutes and evaluate yourself. What do you like? What worked well for you in certain phases of your life? How have your tastes changed now? And what aspects of your style resonate most with who you are today? And based on those answers, does your current wardrobe reflect that? And just for the record, gentlemen, style is supposed to be fun and a simple outlet to express yourself and who you are. It should not be stressful, and you shouldn't insult anyone else who might do things differently than you. And one last thing, if you made it this far, you are definitely one of the true legends. And if you missed this video last week where I let you in on a bunch of little style secrets, you should check it out next. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.